Hey guys, what's going on? Third Street Reactions here. I'm back with the Halo series on Paramount Plus. Now today we are doing episode 2. Unfortunately, my reaction to the first episode did get blocked because of copyrighted content. And then I used the YouTube editor to do surgery on that reaction, and it is worthless now. So I'm going to just re-edit on Premiere and then re-upload it. So in case you are wondering, yes, I did do it, and I'll re-upload it in the future. In the premiere, we dealt with the citizens of Madrigal, a group of freedom fighters trying to win or earn their independence or fight for their independence from the UNSC. We had Quan and her father and a bunch of other people. We had a cool Scottish guy that he passed away, unfortunately. He's dead. Yeah, sucks. So we had an interesting part where it just showed Quan doing some drugs in the forest with her friends. Stay in school, don't take drugs, kids.
Drug-free is the way to be.
Eventually, all hell breaks loose when a alien force known as the Covenant come down, a group known as the Elites, okay? They are one of the more formidable Covenant members that you fight in the video games. They come down, massacre everyone except Quan, and the only reason that Quan survived is because the Spartans came down, kicked some ass. We had a really awesome fight scene. We had some first-person camera angles. We had the sounds of the shield from the video games. It just was an authentic Halo experience. If you're a fan of the games, I don't know how you can't like this. I understand there's some story stuff that's different, but, I like the games. I don't remember everything from the story, but, I think Mass Effect's story is 10 times better.
You're right.
So just
get over yourself.
I'm enjoying it. Going forward, I'm wondering, when are we going to see Cortana? Are we going to see the Arbiter? Was that the Arbiter in a cave, spying on Master Chief and Silver Team when they were touching the artifact? I don't know. Guys, I just want to jump into episode 2, so after you watch my reaction, make sure you stick around so you can watch my thoughts and my breakdown. We are almost at 10,000 subscribers. Like and subscribe, and remember, every little bit helps. We're going to jump in now. Is this when he was a kid? Yep.
Okay, I'll let you go.
Huh.
If you fail to comply with my orders, I will be
compelled to use all necessary means, including lethal force to blah blah blah. That ain't training, man. John, it's a fresh start.
Damn.
It appears that the firearm available to me at this moment is jammed.
Come with me.
You've got 5 minutes. And then I'm waking up the entire camp.
He let him go like that dorky guy in Minority Report let Tom Cruise go.
I'll give you 2 minutes before I hit the alarm.
That guy looks like a young version of the actor they have playing Master Chief.
It's not about the speed. I'm taking a more direct path through space.
That's what Han Solo did. And Solo.
Would you let a kid be executed?
No,
Why not?
because it's wrong.
She's a druggie.
What does one do with a superhuman you're not sure you can trust?
I am sure I can trust him.
You know, I rose to this position by keeping my mind clear of unnecessary concerns.
I really like the actress playing Halsey.
He's gonna come back. He wouldn't just leave us.
Chief's always got a plan.
I wasn't paying attention if he had his number earlier, but I'm wondering if that's
Vanek.
Soren from
If
the
he's got a
beginning.
plan.
Shit! I just said his name, but I missed it.
Halsey's orders. We'll find out when we need you.
You're not actually going into an asteroid field.
We exited slip space into an asteroid field. Everything dies. Sit down, buckle up.
Tell me the plan.
Sit down. Buckle up.
It's a good plan. I'm a lot more satisfied with the visual effects when they're flying around in space. If this was a regular TV show that aired not on a streaming app, after the pilot, the producers would have made her get a haircut.
This is your plan.
You pussy. Spitting behind him. What is that going to do? Oh no.
Drop by?
Oh, it's Soren.
Hello, Soren.
Hey, cool.
No police. Absolute freedom, just like I always promised.
This place is a shithole, though. I'm digging the environment, man. God, that fucking haircut. Dude, I've been playing so much Donkey Kong Country lately, guys. The minecart levels.
Go where I want to go, do what I want to do.
I'm happy for you.
Well, I can see that.
I don't think John is going to question his commitment right now. You know? That's fucking nuts. It seems like there's a lot of things that can go wrong right there. This is really cool, though. This is beautiful. Reminds me a little bit of Zion in the Matrix, except, you know, there's a lot more verticality. It's like they're skiing going up a mountain on that thing. He looks great. He looks incredible.
Admiral Parangoski and I have been ahead of this for some time. I've developed a new system which will solve John's current issues. It's called Cortana.
Oh, so now she's presenting it here so it can't be shut down.
We have a war to win.
I like the feel of this council. Dude, I'm into this show. I don't know how anyone can just hate it. It's great! Jesus! That guy's a prick and everything, man.
Lost my whole planet to the Covenant. Everyone I love until I met Soren. You want revenge. I want justice. Revenge and justice are easy to confuse.
I'm getting emotional because I'm thinking of Batman that Begins, you know? I don't know why.
I give him a day.
More than you gave me.
Come on, don't bring that shit up, dude.
I would have thought it. Me. Wife. I kid.
If you want, I could show you them.
I thought it was impossible.
Alright, John, take a hit, baby. Puff, puff, pass, pass. Let's go.
Kessler?
What's this?
It's
What is this? Smiley face?
Dr. Halsey already takes the lion's share of funding, and she's only focused on her Spartans. All of our advances in shielding, active camo, even subspace navigation are derived from my research.
What does it do?
It powered his ship. I saw it. Ship was dead, then he touched this thing and bam!
How? I don't know.
I hope we can trust this guy.
Rubble is a haven for people who don't fit in anywhere else.
Like you?
Like us. Tatooine and the Phantom Menace.
It's me, Soren. You there?
Who's he?
Rev, this is John. Over here, man.
Jesus, his teeth.
They asked to see if I could make them work, but I could not. Sensitive as I am.
So artifacts, I think, from the Forerunners is what they're called, I'm pretty sure.
See? I'm not a blessed one. You don't want to help the Covenant destroy us, do you? No.
I like how he toned down the craziness and got serious.
John.
It's in your eyes!
What do you mean?
You don't understand what you are, do you?
The girl?
Where am I?
What am I?
What is that ring?
A door.
To what?
The end of life as we know it.
It's a weapon.
Yeah. You felt it, didn't you?
Halo music.
I have to go back.
To the UNSC?
Hey, John, look, we can figure this shit out here.
Come on, John. Stay, baby.
I need the other Spartans.
You need them, not me.
I don't expect you to understand.
Oh, I understand completely. You need to get back to her. Yeah. You running back to Halsey. Anytime there's a problem, I'm just there to fix it. You're just a machine.
And you're a coward who ran away when things got hard.
Oh, okay.
You have no loyalty to anything.
You want to talk to me about loyalty? You gave me 5 goddamn minutes.
I need to trust you right now. Can I trust you?
Of course you can
Then
trust
keep her
me.
safe.
Needs to turn him back into a machine now. Right? Put the helmet on, he's not a human anymore. That's a cool visual representation. But the iconography of the helmet, I just think we need to see that more.
Moment 7 has activated his beacon.
Very well. Bring him in.
He's so cool, dude.
Your actions have created a host of problems, not just for you, but for the whole Spartan program and for me personally.
I felt something.
I believe you.
All the details of the images that I see when I touch
I don't know.
object.
I don't think that's a constructive place for us to go. I think we should focus on the lab results.
Yeah, I guess she doesn't want him to remember that shit.
What was it about the girl that made you run?
Wasn't a haircut.
Couldn't let her die.
But you've seen so many people die. Why was this situation any different?
I think I am different. I know it's out there.
You know, that doesn't look like a comfortable set of garments. I need support personally.
I don't usually feel anything.
Then why did you come back?
So I want her to care about the Spartans and John.
We made the right choice.
And I think she does a little bit, but I think she's more on her own agenda, you know what I mean? I don't know, maybe, I don't know.
We're gonna do great things together.
Ew. God. Give her some hair. What's with the hair in this universe? Hey guys, that was my reaction and these are my thoughts. I really liked the episode. I have to say, I might have liked it more than the first one, except I wanted more action. I really did like the action in the first episode. I guess one of my complaints is there are some things that feel TV budgety. I know they spend a lot of money on each episode, and there are times, and I don't want to say it bothers me. I think people, when they notice that something is CG, they go, this is cheap, you know, this is terrible. You know, there's some stuff where I noticed this CG. I was like, okay, that isn't perfect, but I thought it was pretty good. I really like the rubble setting, and that was a really cool like haven away from the UNSC, where obviously Soren, after the flashback in the very beginning of the episode, he fled. John gave him 5 minutes, and he went out on his own, and he became, I think, like the pirate leader of this place. Got married, had a kid. And it kind of mirrors the thing that John, you know, decided that he didn't want. He dedicated himself to the UNSC. And you know what? I made a lot of internal comparisons to The Mandalorian, which is one of my favorite shows on television. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. You guys probably know that if you've been following me for a while. I made a lot of comparisons to it, but, you know, it couldn't be more different, honestly. The way the Halo TV show is different from Star Wars is, you know, there's a little bit seemingly moral complexity, especially when it comes to, I think, freedom of choice versus control. Like the very scene at the end between Dr. Halsey and John, just that look they gave each other. John and her have, she has this, I think, this crazy kind of maternal love for John, but she's also egotistical and she wants to control him. And I know in Halo video games, she is a lot more sinister, and obviously we know the Spartans were abducted as children and they put those clones, I think they're called flash clones in their place, and then eventually those clones died because clones can't live more than a few years, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure if they had that in mind for the TV adaptation. I really like the actress, and I find myself just really liking her every time I see her on screen. I liked her in the boardroom around all the other UNSC leaders. I liked how she used that opportunity to talk about the illegal program that she's doing, the Cortana program, how she kind of, I can't remember her superior's name, put her in a place to where it would have made it really hard for her. It might have even made her look inept. The fact that Dr. Halsey is still doing this program, behind her back. So she did it in a way to where it's like, hey, this is for the good of humanity. The fact that Master Chief did what he did, she used that as an excuse to bring up the Cortana program and justify it and rationalize it to them. Halo 1, you already have Cortana, and I'm wondering when Halsey's AI comes to life, if she, because the idea of like just replacing John's consciousness, I don't think that was in the old Halo universe. I'm pretty sure it wasn't. That's really interesting. And that's like the one part when I'm watching it, okay. Unfortunately, like I want to like this character. I mean, I do like the character. I want her to really care about John more than herself. But, she's willing to replace John's consciousness and all the Spartans' consciousness, they're not people to her, they're tools, unfortunately. And, we'll see to what extent and how far she'll go. Because I have a feeling when Cortana wakes up, she's going to reject that premise of Dr. Halsey. So, I think that's really interesting. There's a lot more moral complexity here. And obviously having like an emotionless Spartan as the main character is a kind of a difficult thing. But those stories are always so cool, especially when you have terrible haircut. What's her name? Quan. When you have Quan to kind of be the vehicle for the audience to see the universe through and see John through and, be the emotional vehicle for the audience. And we get to see John, who's essentially stunted, like emotionally stunted. He's almost like a child, like Soren's son, you know what I mean? He's not emotionally stunted, he's just a child. I think Pablo Schreiber's doing a really good job. You can kind of see the pain in his eyes when he's talking to Soren, but like they ingest those pellets so they don't, feel those, normal emotions that other people feel. A few more things I wanted to talk about. Maki and the Covenant members on High Charity. Maki's an interesting character. I think she is a great addition to the show. And, I haven't really played the story of the new games, and it's been many years since I played the story for the original. But yeah, Maki wasn't in the original, and now she wants to go undercover in the UNSC, and it's crazy. So I mean, her and John, they're going to have, and I imagine her and Quan will have some kind of standoff. And another thing I was thinking about, I keep forgetting, even though I played the games, that Miranda is a daughter of Dr. Halsey. Her and John, and I guess the other Spartans, are they're like siblings. They're spiritual siblings, you know what I mean? Or step siblings. And the fact that she's emotionally distant to her daughter Miranda, because she probably invested so much in John. But although it's not that traditional story, because it seems like she's still just more interested in herself, thinking that a copy of her mind is like the next step in human evolution. So I want Dr. Halsey to have some kind of like redemptive storylines because they're my favorite. But, she might just be someone who is obviously aligns with the light side of the Force, but, is obviously a very morally gray character who will do, she wants, obviously, the humanity to beat the Covenant, but she'll do anything and use any methods, illegal flash cloning, manipulating John at the very end. When he opened up and hey, I felt something. She said, hey, I believe you. And she just kind of shut him down right after he opened himself up. And that interesting bit of her, the curiosity. It's like, hey, you know, like, why did you rescue Quan? I like the idea of her being interested in that, because I'm interested in that too. I think that's really cool. I think it's really cool in this series that we're going to see 117 become more human emotionally. Dexter, the TV show, is one of my favorite shows, and I didn't love the end. Dexter becoming more human as the show went on and learning how to, express himself. So maybe he can vomit that chip out, and I don't know if he's going to ever, be like Soren and, get a family, have a kid, all the other stuff. But I do like the idea of that happening. It's kind of like The Mandalorian. That happens in The Mandalorian, and obviously we have, battle-hardened people and, like Joel from The Last of Us, people who are almost inhuman now, like, rediscover their human side, through these younger side characters, or these these daughter figures, or these adopted sons. My biggest thing in the TV series is, I think, him taking his helmet off so much. I think they just want to drive home that this is a different type of story than the video games, and that's okay. I understand in the video games that that the player is inserting himself into Master Chief, so he's the one in control of the story, making the decisions, saving the galaxy. But no, I really liked it. I liked the performances. It's a little TV budgety, and there were a few things when he first arrived at the Rubble. I felt like some CW-ish type conversations going on, and you know what? CW is all right. I'm just saying, if you're a fan of that stuff, you know what I'm talking about. Just those type of conversations where they're kind of, like, all right, well, these characters, they're revealing how they're feeling in a short amount of time to the audience. But for the most part, guys, I really liked it. I'm loving this show so far. The adaptation is great, and I can't wait to episode 3. So I'm out of here. Guys, thank you so much for watching my reaction and my breakdown of this episode. If you like Third Street Reactions, and you like me, or Zach, or occasionally Jamie, just like and subscribe, hit that notification, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think. Did you like the show? Did you not like it? And tell me why. Guys, have a good one.